Good morning, YouTube. It is a little bit before 7 a.m. and I am headed out of Lost Pond Shelter. Got two choices today. Either headed to 15 miler to Minerva something, Hershey Minerva or something like that, and then a 20 mile to Clarendon Shelter. So we'll kind of see how I feel when I get there as to whether I move on. The bonus to go in the 20 is it gives me within striking distance of Rutland tomorrow, where my next zero is scheduled. So if I can push forward, that I kind of gain a day. So we'll see. It'll be according to the AWOL and gut hooks, it doesn't look like a brutal day, but when it comes to ups and downs, there's a few. But yesterday it was a little tougher when it comes to that, but you never know what the terrain's going to be like. So that's definitely a deciding factor. But feeling much better today. My knee started giving me some issues yesterday afternoon to where I was a little concerned. It was hurting me on the outside part of my knee, which is not normal. Usually it hurts me on the inside part of my knee. So I took some ibuprofen last night, some vitamin I. Took a little bit more this morning. Any swelling that was in it looks like it's gone down, if not gone away. So feel good about that. And as I start this morning, it feels okay. So hopefully that took care of it, but I'm going to put some miles on it today and see how it does. All right, so that's the start of my day, and we'll get some more video later. There's absolutely no service out here, so been kind of going to pile up 2 or 3 videos here and have to put them all out at once, or maybe combine them. We'll see. All right, that's what I'm doing today. Hiking a trail. All right, look at this. Sometimes you make out, sometimes you miss out. And I think last night, although, I can't, things happen for a reason, but and we stayed at that last shelter and had some good camp spots, got a great night's sleep, so I'm not going to complain. But downhill to here was this spot. There's camping spots along the river or the creek here, and could have just as easily stayed here. Look at that. Getting some beautiful sights. That's the other way around there. I'm gonna go on and walk across the bridge here. I just ran into Clooney and Bear Meat, and they had found an awesome campsite on the other side of the bridge there, and they said there's some on this other side also. I think this is where some people we met at the Green Mountain House Hostel, Itchy and Scratchy, they were coming here also, and this was a very easy walk to here. So, but sometimes you miss out on the good ones. It's kind of like when you stop to eat lunch and you just kind of sit down on the ground or a log or something, and then you turn the corner and next thing you know there's a incredible view or spot to where you could have eaten your lunch. But that happens. Right over there, this is some beautiful walking here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off for now. Keep on trucking. Alright, so here is Little Rock Pond. Another one of those incredibly beautiful areas out here in the wilderness. Almost like it's untouched, but since the trail goes by it, I'm sure it's been touched a little bit. And back to getting some beautiful views. The ledges up there on the mountain. Great scenery. Looks like this used to be a homestead or something, maybe. Not sure if that's a piece of a tractor, pieces of a tractor, or what. But it's like the corner, maybe of a home, or who knows, a wall. And obviously, there used to be a plaque right there telling us what it is, but not sure. But another interesting thing passed by today. Maybe some of the subscribers out there might be able to tell me what those parts are and whether they know anything about this. All right, PT out. All right, well, somebody took some time to do this. Call this the rock garden. It is pretty cool. Almost like a little art museum. Alright, so I'm going to pick up one of these rocks, see if I can add to it. Or maybe good luck, prosperity. Alright. I don't want to tip one over. Let's just put it right there. Alright. So I'm not sure if the phone captured it, but I put this one right there. Cool. Alright. Heading north. Alright, so I've come up on another rock garden here. Some pretty cool stuff. Somebody did them a little peace sign there. Big tall one there. All over the place. Got the little bridge there. Pretty awesome. Alright everybody, I'm going to go ahead and talk about my stupid move of the day. I hiking with my head down, knew I needed to get water, and I looked forward and saw there was an awesome water source. So I walked to it, filtered my water, and just kept on walking. Well, come to find out, right before that water source, there was a little sign. AT turned to the right at about 130 degrees. Didn't even see it. So I walked all the way down to the parking lot. There were some picnic tables in the parking lot. I'm like, oh, this is nice, you know. Sat down at the picnic table for a second, had me a Uncrustable, and then started looking around for the AT. Couldn't find any white blazes, couldn't find any signs, and I'm just like, what the heck? So I look on gut hooks and realized that I had taken the blue blaze down to the parking lot. It was 0.8 miles. So I did 0.8, turned around and did 0.8 back up. So I'm going to be doing extra 1.6 today. Unbelievable. Just make mistakes. Still making mistakes. But you got to live with them and keep on trucking. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to try to get to Clarendon and still do a 20. Or I think it's 19, right at 19. So it'll be over 20 now that I did an extra 1.8. Or 1.6, I'm sorry. All right, just trucking along. All right, getting me a beautiful view here at the end of the day. Looks like a small airport down there. Could be Rutland, I don't know. Could be Killington, but look at those mountains.
And look at that rain. Looks like it's pouring, gonna come in tonight. That's what they're saying. So, see if we'll get a shelter spot. If not, I'm gonna pack up a wet tent tomorrow. All right. All right, this is gonna be another one of those beautiful views here. Vermont giving it up before we get out of it. Oh, the suspension bridge here. That's bear meat in Clooney. How's the water? Is it cold? There we go. Got the gorge going. Too cold for me. Now this is interesting. It's like a river of white and gray rocks. I don't know if that's man-made or not. All right, this is flat. And that is up. And that's where we're going. At least they cut these rocks out on either side for us. All right, everybody, it is 6:02 in the evening. And as you can see, I'm piled up here in my tent. We did a little over 19 miles today to get within striking distance of Rutland tomorrow. We're going to try to make it in. It's going to be tough because, as you can hear, that's rain. And it's supposed to rain all night and rain all day tomorrow. So we'll see how that ends up going tomorrow. Just kind of play it by ear. Hopefully we can get in and get dried off. So that's all I'm going to do for tonight. And get me an early night's sleep tonight. So let's hope the Z-Pax duplex holds up. I'm sure it will. BT out. Good morning, YouTube. As you can hear outside, it's going to be one of those days. So, got all my gear packed up, ready to load out, pretty much. And just kind of waiting for the rain to slack off a little bit so I can pack it up and put it in the pack. And then get to walking. So, some days are beautiful, some days are not. So, today's a not.
Really trip really bad in town, walking across parking lots.
Alrighty, Katahdin 500 miles. Being able to spend it here with bear meat and Clooney. Hi, you're on video.
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
Raging River view.
Yeah, this whole thing looks like a rock
All right, everybody. I have not shot much video today because I A, haven't seen much, and B, as you can see, it has been raining all day and I'm just plowing through. So it has been a tumultuous downpour. The trail is not a trail, it's a trough. But you know, once the feet go ankle deep into the water and the mud, you just don't worry too much about it for the rest of the day. Long day, tough climb up Killington Mountain. Now I'm on the downswing. Rough terrain. You got to make sure every step is solid because it's slick. You know, roots and rocks. That's basically what it is. And you get into something like this right here, and you got to hope you don't lose your shoe too deep in the mud. So you got to find a path around it. So every step is treacherous, and the roots are just as slippery as the rocks can be. And on a little down like this, I'm going to have to put the phone down because I got to use the trekking poles to get down. So
that's been my day so far. It's been a tough one, but built me some character. All right, it is a wet, soppy, rainy day, but somebody took the time to make that out. 1700. And this has been my day. Sloppy.